Morning, everybody. We are live here at the Dob And Wayno Show at the Lip Cave. It's April 12th, 2026. It's been a couple weeks, I guess, really, since we've seen you because we didn't do it. Easter was last Sunday.
Yeah.
So we didn't get a chance to be on. We spent time with families and hope everybody had a great Easter. I know we did. Pretty sure Wayno did too.
Yeah, it was good.
Real quick before he does shout outs, my granddaughter's in a competition up in Voorhees, dance competition up in Voorhees, Ryland. My son Ryan's daughter. It's called Destiny National Dance Competition. They're going on right now. So if you ever see me do a little bit of this with my head I'm actually looking at a live stream on my phone. It was one of the productions that they'll do. They have a dance now, and then I think Ryan said at 9:35 they go on for another one. So just shout out to her. She has really done good. My other granddaughter, Adley, and actually Aria had her first dance competition, the last one they did, her very first, and she's only, God, what I got to do? I do this right, 5 maybe? Ages, I might mess up, but pretty sure she's 5, Adley's 9, and Rylan is 13. So they all dance at different dances, different things at the competition, but Rylan and Adley do a couple dances together, I think, duets. And they do a real nice duet, is a tribute to those of the group that we have lost. My wife, number one, Karen, passed away. And then there was a couple other students that have lost their lives. So that they do this dance. They have a book and they open the book to the pages with a picture on the stage of the person that they're honoring there as they do it. So that I got to see that one yesterday. They did that yesterday, and I saw that one. So it's a real nice one. It's really hats off to them for doing. I forget the song. I'm not good on remembering that, but the song has to do with memory and all that kind of stuff. So, but it's really good. So anyway, that's a shout out to them as they're at their dance competition up in Voorhees. We will now move on to Mr. Wayno. He will do our recognizing.
Yeah. Same as always, DJ Juicy from All Day DJs, Annette McGraw from Best Kitchen Bakery,
right?
Lauren John Baker.
Yes.
They own good deals over in Delaware. And then our callers, Jersey J. He said
Jersey Jay, yes, we will be speaking to Jay this morning. He is going to go live with us when he gets on board, but I just talked to him, so we'll be looking forward to talking to him. It's been a couple of weeks since we got to speak with Jay.
He's our Giants guy and Orioles guy, right?
Yeah,
Orioles,
and a Rangers, New York Rangers fan as far as hockey goes, yes.
The who?
Yeah.
Rangers?
Well, we should be saying the who when we say Giants, too. The who? The what?
Yeah, the Giants.
And the Orioles, we can't say much about the Orioles because they've been just as good as the Phillies, but neither one of us have won anything in a while. Obviously, yeah, 08 was our last, so it's been 18 years for us. Anyway, but yeah, Jay and I and you chat about some things this morning.
And there's Ralph Parks.
Ralph Parks, I put a shout out to him. I don't know how many different times. He's got something going on, probably. I'm not saying. But I'd like him to chime in this morning about the Flyer. He's kind of our Flyers affiliate. Why is that thing not very loud either? Should it be? Ralph Parks is calling in already. Jeez, a waste.
Morning, welcome to Dob And Wayno Show.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Good morning, Ralph. How's it going, Bo?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, I got your message, Keith.
Well, I said I sent him a bunch of messages this morning.
Got live, Bob.
I know. I sent it out. Was he's naming all the things I sent now. Plus, on my phone, I always look when it says active now and has a green light. I'm like, Ralph's up. He's on his phone. It doesn't mean you're right there on it, but
I'm still laying in bed.
Right. Well, it doesn't. I don't know that part, but it means you're on your phone and you're doing something. So that's why I do the same thing with most of the people I chat with. I always see they're active, like Helen. I'll know when she's active, so I text her. But anyway. Ralph and I both got to watch the Flyers game last night, so I'll let him chime in on a little bit of that right now for us. What'd you think of the game, Bub?
I never did check to see where Winnipeg is ranked and whatnot in their standings. And it'd be nice to know that they're at least a mediocre team because we beat the shit out of them. And so I mean, it was definitely a full team.
What did we both?
Full team win. I mean, we had 7 goals, 6 different goal scorers.
What did we both say last night, though? This is a team that finally played what?
A full 60 minutes.
Exactly. There. I knew he was going to get it right. Yes, exactly right.
And that's like, and how you mentioned about, after the second period, you're like, oh, great period. I'm like, yeah, usually the second period's our worst period. We come out a ball of fire in the first period, fall on our face on the second, and then play catch up in the third a lot of times.
Right.
We're used to that. So they said talk when they played Detroit and got their ass kicked in Detroit. Talk said that we need to answer back. We got to do something.
Yes.
Like the commentator said, and I agree with him. It was great to see how they put. Because every win now is one of the most important wins of this year's, any game. They win their last two games and they're in the playoffs.
Well, last night the guy said. Now this was before last night's game, so there was 3 to go. Well, that was last night, and he said they need to win 2 out of the 3 to lock it up. To me, I thought that's pretty sure what he said, because all they need to do is win 2 out of 3, and it doesn't matter what other teams do, we'll still be in. So I don't know.
They're still. Well, I thought they had to win all 3.
Like I said, that's what he literally said. So I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah.
He might have been another guy from what you heard. So.
Well, let's put it this way: if we win our last 2 games, then we're definitely in.
Yes, and I said that before when you were saying, "Well, what's
there's some scenarios going on." If the Islanders lose today, and if Pittsburgh beats the Capitals, and if Boston beats Columbus, then we only need to win. We only have to tie, one of our games.
Right.
I mean, so a whole bunch of scenarios. But
winning all 3 is fine. But that's why I got off a little tangent yesterday. You were saying, "Well, Islanders have to lose." I said, "Look, just take care of our own game. Stop worrying about everybody else." That's all. That's what I meant yesterday. That's all I meant.
I just really hope that last night wasn't a false hope.
I hope not.
Yeah, I mean, as in the energy.
Yeah, I know they looked good for 3 periods.
It was just really great to see them play. Like I said, a full 60 seconds, and it was obviously we're on the good side of a 7-1, so it was a fun game to watch.
I looked up Winnipeg Jets. They are, like you said, they're a mediocre. They're 35, 32, and 12. There's 8 teams in the Central Division, and they're 6th. So they're not in their division, or they're not real good considered. Like where we're at. There's 8 teams in our division, and we're 3rd.
Yeah.
So we should have won a game last night like we did. We should have literally done what we did, and we did it. And that's good. I think this game gets you up a little more. I really, after all the games that they were winning up until that Red Wing loss, they were doing fine. And then they just get their asses kicked where you literally have to pull the goalie, which is just, it's crazy when you fall off that fast in one game. But when you do back-to-backs and stuff, sometimes that takes a lot out of you.
Absolutely.
And that, whether that was or not, doesn't matter. They have done a couple back-to-backers, and they're tough. So, that's where I'm at there. I see good things with this. I mean, we love Martone. His goal was great. And whether you like Konechny or not, he was the one that made the great pass to Martone for the goal. He set him up. I mean, Konechny still makes a lot of boo-boos. Don't get me wrong. I know. I'm not gonna push that devil there at all. But Mitchkov looked good moving around, had some assists, finally got a goal. I like what I saw out of him because we haven't seen a lot out of him. So the guys setting themselves up now for getting ready to make the playoffs and get into the playoffs. We're getting hot at the right time. We brought Martone up at the right time. And, I'm excited. I'm a little more excited now than I was. I just really kind of didn't care if we made the playoffs or not. I just want to get good because we're young. But I really think I don't know how much of a splash we'll make if we get in the playoffs. I don't. But we're going to get there, and they get experience this year, Ralph. Next year we get a couple more of these guys. Who knows? Yeah. So
now, I am worried about tomorrow's game though.
Okay.
Against Carolina. Now,
they're number one.
Carolina has the second most points in the NHL.
Yes, they do. Yep.
So and they already clinched. So I'm hoping just like what Pittsburgh did, because Pittsburgh are already clinched.
Yes.
Pittsburgh did not play Crosby, did not play Malkin, did not play Letang.
Because they've already clinched, right?
That's right. So they don't want to get their top players hurt. So I'm hoping Carolina does the same thing.
Right.
And then it'll be a little easier for us.
And you would think they would, like you said, coming down the last couple games of the season, they're guaranteed a spot number one in the seat or number two in the seedings. So why would you want to put your big sharpshooters out there? Even your goalie, wouldn't you put your second goalie and not your first?
Yeah, right.
Because he needs the rest. You want to get him rest. You want him rested up. So I kind of feel that you're right. I don't think they're going to play a full team on this ice. I don't.
Montreal's the same way.
Montreal
has already clinched. That's Tuesday's game. Remember, we got to finish back to back.
Right.
So we got Montreal Tuesday. They're either fifth or sixth in the NHL. They also already clinched. So like I said, hopefully they sit their good players. I mean, hopefully one of them. We didn't do anything bad to them during the season, and they go, no, we're playing our full rosters because we're going to try to knock you guys out. So hopefully something like that. But
yes.
Other than that, I said, my opinion, if we do get into the playoffs, I can see us win the first round.
Yeah, I was gonna touch on that, and I'm glad you brought it up. Real quick though, clinch division. So Montreal and the Lightning are tied for second below the Buffalo Sabres for the first spot. They are only 2 points away from the first spot with a couple games left, 2 games left to play. So technically, even though the Canadians have clinched the playoff berth, they are still in the running to clinch the division.
Yeah.
So they might be playing a little more people. That might mean something more to them to clinch the division, like the bye.
That's true.
So that's going to be a tough one unless they get knocked out of that division today.
That's our best game. So hopefully you're right. The Flyers only had to win 2 out of the 3.
Right.
And we can win tomorrow night.
Right.
And our last game won't mean nothing.
Hopefully I'm right. But like I said, I don't know. Yeah, because it depends on what. Now, if Buffalo wins another one, that literally wins another one. That would be 108 in points. That means Canadians would have to win their last 2 to even tie. And then I don't know where the tiebreaker goes. I don't know who the tiebreaker goes to in that division. So I think Montreal's got a little more to play for at the end of the season than the Carolina Hurricanes do. So that's where we're at there. But I'm like you. Let's win the Carolina game. We have to. We should. Well, not we should. We need to. We need to win that Carolina game so we don't have to put the pressure on the last game of the season.
Right. Now I would think if we round one, I wouldn't be surprised if we meet Carolina.
Right. Yeah.
In the first round.
Yeah. I don't. Right. I'd like to meet somebody the first round that just barely got in themselves, but
I know, but usually the worst plays the best.
Right. Usually the worst play. Usually the last guy in plays the first guy on the
That's correct.
on the food chain. Right. Yes, that's true. So if we had Carolina, we got our hands full. Let's put it that way.
Now, I did notice though that Mitchkoff,
Right.
A lot of controversy going on there with his whole play during the season. Ever since the All-Star break, I think they had 16 games since the All-Star break.
Right.
And he's had 14 points in 16 games.
I heard that. I heard that our guys say the same thing. So he has either caught on to what's going on that he needs to do. He's lit fire. He's done the right thing. And yes, I hope that keeps up.
Yes. And then obviously Tyson Forrester coming back.
Yes.
I think really lit a fire under some asses.
Yep. I think so too. I think the fact that it doesn't mean anything what I'm going to say next, but it's just glad to see him playing well is Coots. I think Cootsy has stepped up as the captain and he's helping these young guys along with his play.
And not only that, I mean, he is and he's not. Coots is playing on the fourth line.
Yes, right. No, I know. He's on the fourth line. But that's good because you want that line to do something.
Well, but now I think he's better than the fourth line, but he's not good enough to play on the first line.
No, because of the talent that you have.
The fourth line makes him shine a little bit.
Right. Now, that's the thing. I mean, whether a fourth line, how many teams in the league can say their fourth line can come in and score points and do what they did? This could be huge in the playoffs, though.
Absolutely. Yeah. You have depth.
Yeah, depth. Right. Just like in anything else. You bring a guy in to play on a football team and he's the second edge rusher, but he goes and gets a sack. Well, who's expecting that? That's what you need. So you need guys like Coots and the other guys on the fourth line to produce. So,
well, I'm telling you now, I think you're going to see stuff happen in the off season.
Right.
We do now have we actually had too many wingers.
I saw that. Yeah. I saw
now, and now it's like, okay, who to get rid of? So I really think we're going to be getting rid of possibly one of our, I'm not saying good ones, but like possibly one of our good ones. I'm going to say for either a center. We're still looking for a center.
Right.
Now we did sign
Berglund. Berglund. We saw and we signed that. We have another center. Well, how about the other guy, Nesbitt? Is he a center?
No, he's a defenseman.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't wait to him to get up into the mix too eventually.
Correct. Yeah, and I was happy to see him because he's playing somewhere right now, and I think he only has 1 or 2 games left.
Right.
So
yes,
and he already signed.
He did
with us. So I wish we had like 5 games left instead of 2. Okay.
Why do these things always have to happen at the end of the season for us, not in the beginning of the season?
That's what I'm saying.
I know. I got to stop smiling. I'm just too bothering me.
So and then supposedly we have a goalie. We have a goalie out in the wings, still playing over the KHL. That was playing with Mitchkoff.
Right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we find him come over and Urson will be out.
Just swap the whole team out. Let's change things up. All right, Bub? Jeez. This one just wants to get rid of everybody now.
So go Flyers.
Yes. Thank you.
Tomorrow night at 7:00.
Hey, while you're on the air, that's why I kept texting you because I thought you would text back and I was going to ask you something, but now I can ask it because I'm talking to you.
Oh, good.
Not this Thursday, but next Thursday, the 23rd.
Yeah.
We're thinking about doing the live. Remember we talked about doing a live show from your basement for the first night of the NFL draft. Is that available to do, you think, or no? Are you too much?
Yeah, I'm leaving for my cruise on the 26th.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I want to check in with you. That's why I was glad you were called in this morning. But anyway, yes, 23rd. I think the draft starts at 7. I want to say when.
8 o'clock.
It starts at 8. Oh, I thought it started at 7. We'll find out. We'll find out for sure, Ralph.
We're gonna watch first round. Then it's bedtime.
Yeah, we'll be well. We won't. We want to get. We want to at least get to. We'll do the show at least up to the Eagles pick, which should be 23rd, but you never know because Howie. They're talking about he might move up, he might move back. I don't know what he's doing. We don't know.
What about the Giants pick?
Who cares about that team? Good Lord.
Well, then you guys go find somewhere else to do your show.
I knew that was coming. What is your pick? Do you
Hey, I
even
didn't
know?
say. He said it.
You don't even have a clue. So why would you spout off? God.
It don't matter because we don't even need new players for this year.
What are the New York Giants draft pick this year in the NFL draft? Let me see what we got here. Oh, good Lord. We'll see you early. You got the 5th pick. 5th pick in the first round, dudes. So we'll be at least you can go to bed early.
They're going to draft a punter.
All right. We'll lock up when we leave. You get you watch your guy get picked, and we'll lock up when we leave. All right.
Yeah.
We'll be down there. We'll be down there boozing and woo.
Passed out.
That's what happens when you suck. You know, you get a higher pick.
I know. Well, no, I know, but I'd love to have the 5th pick this year.
I'll tell you what though.
What?
On an honest note, I've been talking to there's a guy at work. He's a diehard Eagles fan, and he said, "I'm gonna tell you what. The way you Giants are looking for next year, I'm not gonna say I'm scared.
Oh, tell him not at all.
He said, but I think you guys are going to be a lot better and more competitive and possibly near the top of the division.
I think you'll be a lot better competitive. Yeah, you've got a coaching change. You've got some other personnel probably changes in there. What you do with your pick, it depends. It depends on who you get. What you got a lot of needs, so I don't know what the Giants' first need is. I don't know what that would be.
I'm not a diehard.
Well, you're not anymore. It used to be a lot more of it. You were a lot more of a diehard back in the day.
I know. Neighbors is coming back.
Yes,
I know. Scott, obviously he'll be back.
He's coming back, but I wonder how he's going to be with that injury.
Well, I know the other leading with his damn head all the time.
He's a little stupid.
He'll be knocked out in the 3rd game.
He's a talented guy to just run. He runs willy nilly. Hey, what's up, bud? He's just all over the place.
Yeah, right.
But he is good. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a talent.
Yeah, and then I know he signed another receiver.
Who's your tight end now? Who's the tight end? I think that's one of the areas you lack. Or do you have a good one?
I don't know.
I don't know who your tight end is.
I guess the guy you talked about the Giants would probably know more than that.
Jay Jones. Yeah, he's supposed to call in this morning, but we'll see. We'll see when we get done with you if we ever do. Good Lord.
We're going to give you A.J. Brown for our
1 minute
this round pick.
Look, 1 minute this one doesn't call in. When he does, you don't want to hang up. I mean, I don't know what you do with these guys.
Stop talking then.
Thank God. Listen to it. Don't bring up things that he can comment on. And now, kiss it, will you? Anyway, well, we appreciate you calling in, bub.
We got to set up the UFC fight between you two.
Won't be much of a fight.
No, you'll take Ralph down, huh?
I'm a clinger. Get him in a clinch. Where you at now? Ain't he hear nothing from you? Jeez.
Now, do you hear who's talking?
Oh, shut up. Yeah. I'm supposed to. It's our show. Jeez.
Yeah.
Callers learn to call in and get done what you want to say. Now, we're glad you called in. Jeez, it's all good. It's all fun.
I'm looking at God, we got Darius Slayton. Wasn't he legal?
No, we didn't have Slayton. Darius Slayton? No. He's a lip. We just got Wicks from Green Bay. I'm kind of excited about that. I think he's good. I mean, he's young. He didn't get a lot of action, but I think he's going to be good.
Yeah.
We're going to give you We're going to give you A.J. Brown for your 5th round pick.
Oh, there you go.
You can have that chunk.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with A.J. Brown, dude. He's just in the wrong He's in the wrong offense.
There's nothing wrong with A.J. Brown if you put his ego aside.
He needs
right at their game.
I agree with a little bit of that, but he didn't get the ball a lot when he should have. And Hurts didn't find him when he was open. He always found him when he was covered. So I got mixed things to say about that.
Yeah,
that's not it. But yes, A.J. Brown's a head case, kind of like T.O. was. Has a little bit of T.O. in him.
there's so many receivers out there that they just get paid way too much money and they act like it.
Yeah.
Instead of play the damn game.
25 minutes. Okay, well, we're going to close up. We got another call coming in. Jesus.
All right.
All right, listen. I'll talk to you more about coming over for the draft night if that works out. If things don't, if things don't work and you can't, let me know, Bubs.
All right, stop talking. I'm trying to hang on.
Well, I have to say goodbye. I have to tell you that. Jeez, that's it. I'm done with this one.
Have a good morning. I'll talk to you later.
All right,
man.
Ralph. Thanks. Later. Oh, you never.
Ralphie.
Ralph, we appreciate you calling in, bub. We have a lot of fun anyway with you. You know that. It was nice to hear talk a little bit about the Flyers. So hopefully Jay will call in soon. Like I said, I didn't know if he did call when we were on. I thought your phone was doing something when he was chatting.
What the fuck are you talking about
Offline. We're not supposed to say, but we're allowed to. Jeez. Not restricted for that. Anyway, talk a little bit about other things. The Sixers, not necessarily much about them. I think they make the play. I think they're going to be in the playoffs. Embiid just had his appendix taken out. Lord, that man has had more issues and injuries than anybody I know. Had appendicitis. So I text a friend of mine. He texts back, what other things can he have go wrong? If it ain't his knee, it's his back, it's his whatever. Trust the process did not work for that situation there. I think that was a great player that has talent in a injury prone body. So
We have a call.
Must be somebody we know.
It's Jersey J.
Hello, gentlemen. Good morning.
Oh, hold on one second.
Hold on
Jay.
there. We got to get the volume
There we
up.
go.
All right.
All right, you're good.
You're on air.
I've been holding on for 68 years.
Well, you're getting ready to hold on for number 69 coming up.
I hope you're right because it's next week, but I hope I can make it.
I hope so, brother, because then I'm 4 days after you, so we're all both in
I
the
hear
same
you.
boat.
I hear you. You're right behind me, not by far.
Right behind you.
Okay. Hey, listen, that was a really good call with the Flyers, and hey, you got to be excited because I think they've went 14-7 down the stretch.
Yeah.
And they're playing well, and you guys should be excited about it. And I'll tell you what, they get in, and I think they will. I wouldn't want to play them.
Right.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah, because they got hot at the right time.
They did, and they're going to be playing with house money. So whoever plays them, they're going to be a pain. They're going to be a pain for them.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you. And it's one of these years where, okay, you scratch and claw to get in, and you win a couple series, and hey, who knows? You know? You
Yeah,
just don't know.
I look for this year with them. I mean, getting in's fine, and that's good. They're young. They're a young team in the NHL, so this is getting in's going to be experience for the young guys in the playoffs. Even if we just make finish one round, or
Yeah, and the key word you just said was experience, because that's why what I wanted out of the Rangers group,
right,
who's really young.
right,
Okay, a lot of 20-year-old kids, 22, 23. And we're just now fun. They did do well here the last 2 weeks. So we might have found a combination for next October.
right.
But we'll see. You got to show it again.
Right.
So anyway, you're right. Get the kids experience, and this might start a playoff year after year for you guys.
And then we have a few new other kids, prospects in the wings that are getting their experience in the AHL or coming up, getting signed to their entry-level contracts. So I look for them guys to get introduced to the game next year. And when they do, whatever time of year he brings them up, they probably won't start, obviously, but they'll come up sometime. You play 82 games, so you get any time after the All-Star break, you can start bringing people up and in and getting the experience and playing time. So I think the Flyers are getting ready to enter an area where they're going to be playoff contenders for a few years to come. So.
It looks that way. It looks that way right now. And let me ask you about your goaltending. I know when we talked, 4 or 5 weeks ago,
right.
You were saying you weren't in love with the goalies. How have they been now? They must have turned it around.
Well, I was always okay with Vladdy. I think maybe you probably heard me say Arison, the backup goalie.
Yeah, you said Urson. Yeah,
Urson.
Right.
Yeah, Urson. Yeah, I didn't know.
So who's starting now?
Vladimir is the starter. He's been good since the start of the season, dude. I've never had a problem with it. Ralph and I, and the guy that just called in ahead of you, is a Flyers fan, and we love Vlad. He gives a 110% every game, and he can keep you in games. And when you're not in games with him, I really think it's every goalie has a bad game here and there, but I think that it's more of a defensive breakdown in front of him, and that's the other thing that I'm hoping the Flyers will shore up in the next year or so, the defense to be really solid. Because hey, what complements a good offense is the defense getting the puck back for you, so you're going the other way.
Sure.
There's a lot of games where I still see the Flyers the puck is, and the other team is always down in our end, and that's 5-on-5, and I'm not talking about power plays. I'm talking about 5-on-5. You got to get the puck and be moving for. You look at the good teams, and you look to see from the blue line to the other goalie, they're going the right way, and the Flyers still have that problem once in a while. Now, last night they beat the Winnipeg Jets 7-1, and they played 60 minutes of hockey, 3 periods. Like Ralph said, I've never seen a better game in a long time out of the Flyers. Played all 3 periods from start to finish. So.
Yeah, and what you just said has plagued the Rangers. They go periods with 2 or 3 shots on goal.
Right, and the Flyers were doing that.
You can't win like that.
No, you can't.
And they won a period the other night. In the 3rd period, they wound up with 1 shot on goal.
Right, exactly.
And the puck is always down in the opponent's. You know what I mean?
Yes,
that's the same thing.
That's what I've seen.
But see, you guys been able to turn it around. You've won those games.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, do that.
That's the things you have to do. Yeah. So I'm hoping we get a little stronger. That we'll make a better push in the.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. And we do. The Rangers have a world-class goalie in Shesterkin.
Right.
But they're kind of wasting the years right now because we're having trouble scoring. We don't have a real great scorer other than Zibanejad.
Yes.
But it's one of those years where we got shut out, I think, 8 times at home. I mean, can you imagine that? 8 shutouts at home?
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
So anyway, our plight was we couldn't score. We don't get enough shots on goal. Maybe that changes next year. We'll see.
Right. You need to get a couple.
But again, you guys got to be happy about the Flyers.
Very happy. Very happy for this team.
I want to see the first round opponent and see how they handle that. It's going to be a heck of a series, I think, no matter who they play.
Ralph seems trouble is when you just get in, make the playoffs, and you're the bottom. You usually last plays first.
Yeah, which could be what, the Hurricanes?
Yeah, that's exactly who he said. He goes, Keith, we play the Carolina Hurricanes. It looks.
Yeah, but that's okay. You're playing with house money.
It is. Oh yeah. No, I know.
Look at that.
It's still going to be.
If I was a Hurricane fan, I'd be concerned.
I definitely think we go into that, not equally as good, but on the same level of ground.
Well, you can grind your way.
Right.
Who knows? We've seen series like this where the top team gets knocked out in round 1.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Yes.
So,
good
with that, and excited for you guys for that. You should be happy with that, so you'll have fun with it.
Let's.
I just wanted to touch. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was going to say I wanted you to touch a little bit on the Giants. The draft's coming up in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Giants have the 5th overall pick. What's your thought on what you would like to see them get versus maybe what you think they'll get?
Okay, and first of all, your previous caller, he is a Giants fan?
Yes, he is. He's not a diehard anymore, but he is a Giants fan, yes.
We found one Giants fan in Salem County. That's amazing today. That's truly amazing.
Yeah, Ralphie's always been a Giants fan, though. Yeah,
that is amazing. That is amazing. In the Salem County, one Giants fan.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's his only. Okay. That's his only Giant or his only team other than the other teams he likes. But he's not a big baseball fan, but he still likes the Phillies. But he is a big hockey fan, and he always loved the Flyers, so he is that.
Well, he sounded very knowledgeable.
He is
right now.
He is. All right, we'll turn you over to the Giants now.
Okay, here we go. We got the 5th pick. I know you commented on that.
Yes.
So I'll be able to go to bed at 8:20.
That's right.
No, I'll be up. I'll watch the whole thing. But anyway, what I want to see, guys, out of the Giants is a defensive guy.
Okay.
Our defense hasn't been good. We can't stop the run. We can't defend the pass.
Okay.
I know there's a couple guys from Ohio State. One's a linebacker. One's a defensive back.
Okay.
I would like to see him get one of those. Now, I'm hearing on the New York stations, sports talk stations I listen to, and you guys are the best. You could beat them, by the way.
Okay.
They wanted maybe Jeremiah Love, the running back from Notre Dame. I'm not so sure I want to pick another running back.
But do you think maybe they're trying to You think there? I mean, I know Scadaboo's coming back, but Wayno and I talked about it. Is he? I fear he comes back with that injury and gets injured again. I don't know.
That's something we don't know.
I know we don't know. That's exactly
right. In
right.
the back of our mind, yes. I don't know about this Golovkin. We had Barkley, and we didn't have the line to give Barkley what he needed.
Yeah, you need a no line for a good back.
And you saw what happened when you guys picked him up.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yes.
So I don't know. I don't know what they're leaning to. They're not going to, they play their cards close to the vest. They're not going to tell you nothing.
Right.
Obviously, I want a defensive guy.
Okay.
I can tell you that now.
But that's good. So right. No, that's good because you got fifth best player in the draft at that point. If it's a defensive guy and it's a need, you need to take it. They need.
We need a linebacker, guys, and the defensive back. Either one of those guys from Ohio State, I'll be pleased with. If they decide they want to give, Dart a running attack, they take Love. You got to make sure you got your line. And I'm not so sure we got a great offensive line yet.
How about we do this?
What would you think about us giving you A.J. Brown and you give us the 5th round pick?
I thought about that. And one of my friends over here said, "Hey, Jay, you imagine if we get him and we got neighbors on the other side?"
Yeah, that.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it would be. He's productive.
Only trouble with that
I'm
is
not going to do that because of the division.
No,
we're not going to do that.
No, and the only trouble with that would be, Jay, seriously, you'd have neighbors on one side, AJ on the other, and AJ would be saying, "I want the ball. I want the ball."
So, you're right. You're right. And that's why I kind of was like, "Yeah, they're not going to do it anyway."
I know. We will be getting rid of him from what we have added, which I like us added with.
Oh, you think he's gone?
I think after June 1st, Howie's just waiting until after June 1st. Jay, he can't take that cap hit. He's going to be a cap hit, but
whether you thought he was going to go or not.
I don't want him to go. I'd rather hit them get into an offense where
he's really productive.
I just don't think we used him the right way. I don't think.
Okay, I got you.
I don't think AJ's used the way he should be used. I don't get it.
Well, let me throw this at you. You do have a new offensive coordinator.
Yeah, and that's what I said. That's why
they would keep. Would they keep him?
That's why I say keep him.
That's what Keith.
Keith has been, which I'm third talking about myself now. I have been saying you've got a new offensive coordinator and some other coaches under him, a new scheme. Why wouldn't you want to stay and see what this guy? He just didn't like the Patello. Is that what his name was?
Yeah.
He didn't like Kevin Patello as the offensive coordinator. They did not get along. I don't care what you say. And then Hurts is too wishy-washy sometimes. I love the guy to death. He's a good coordinator, but he doesn't do the things he should do when he should do them, and he waits too long. So I think AJ got frustrated with him, and I don't think Sirianni wants to stay. I don't think Sirianni, to me, it sounds like I'm trashing the Eagles, but I'm not. I like Sirianni as a head coach, but I think
you're a fan. You're giving your.
I think Sirianni's much to be desired as a head coach that is a decisive person. To make a decision and say he just goes along and, we're trying to get the best we can get. I'm so sick of hearing those kind of responses. I want the guy. I tell you what, I want a coach like you just got. That's who I want.
Harbaugh.
I want a Harbaugh type coach because he needs to get in there and kick these guys and and get them on track.
We could have had him when
you're echoing the sentiment of a lot of other Eagle fans I talked to that Sirianni, they don't like him.
Right.
The offensive was not run properly.
Nope.
And they're on Hurts a little bit, although I don't see all the games because I'm generally watching the Giants.
Right.
But I think maybe Hurts takes a little bit too much criticism or is it me?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if he takes too much. I know, he's produced a Super Bowl. He's an MVP. He's a winner.
I mean, my God,
I get that.
Very well, I thought.
But to me, it sounds like what we're saying means he could have done more in the other times. We probably should have had 2 Super Bowls by now. I just think he lacks. He's too laid back.
I'm not saying.
I don't see the excitement out of him. I don't see him. He just is so.
That's one thing out of it. He's kind of nonchalant, very laid back kind of guy. I think.
And Jay, I don't think he reads all the defenses that well. I don't see. He doesn't know how to check down to the checkdowns when the guys are covered, and I think he panics when it comes to that one. And you put the defensive 7 guys or 5 guys rushing and getting in on him. When he was younger. When he first came, he was real good at reading, like nobody's up and I'm going, and he knew when to go. Now he doesn't do that. he got away from that part of his game.
I see. Okay,
So-
that's a good analysis though, because again, I don't see every
Right,
play
no,
or
exactly.
I'm usually watching the Giants,
And that's how we are. We don't get to see yours, so I can't.
Right,
I can't
right. Yeah,
judge
that's
that.
why we
And
got to give each other's perspective on
Right.
the teams.
Right.
He misses a lot of wide.
He
open
does.
people, man. He
Wayno's
does.
right. I mean, Jay, when you're
Okay.
coming across the middle and you can't see a guy open that could have got you 5 or 6 yards before the catch,
Right.
and then maybe a few air, you're messing up. You're messing up. And
Okay, so what is it? An accuracy problem then?
no, it's reading. It's a
Yeah,
reading
reading
problem.
It's just
I think
reading and
He needs to learn to read quicker. He has to read.
Okay,
You only
I got
you drop back in 1 to 3 seconds, or 2 to 3 seconds. You drop back. You need to know right away whether your receiver primary is going to get the ball and be open, or he's not. And the check down guy is now out behind the linebackers, wide open. That kind of stuff suffers with Hurts. It really does. Not to say all the time.
I'll watch that when I watch him again.
And we'll hope now, Matt, this year he maybe they work in the off season and maybe the coordinators come in and the quarterback
Well,
coach.
you do make a good point about the new coordinator. Why would you get rid of Brown?
Well,
Let's
that's
give him
what I
another year,
thought.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know their thinking. I don't know what goes on.
But then again,
What's been said.
Howie likes draft picks. So if AJ can come
he
with
does.
a
Yeah, he
one
does. He's done a
number
good
1 and
job.
2, if we can get a
Yeah.
1 and 2 for him and let him go, I think Howie pulls the trigger on Bay. That's why he's loading up on wide receivers now.
Well, I
And
think
besides
he's been
that,
very
you
good.
still have Devontae Smith, who technically can be the number 1. He's the
He's
number
pretty
1.
Good. Yeah.
Devontae's that
Yeah.
good. He is that good.
And
Yes.
I think it comes down to this because you got Hurts, who is what he is. I don't think hopefully he gets better in this new offense.
I think what you're saying, he's
but
not,
what I think the
he's not
Eagles should do
exceptional,
is,
but he's good. He's good.
If the Eagles don't want AJ, they should take AJ, trade him to a team that's probably going to do crappy.
Right.
Well, I kept hearing New England. I kept
Well,
hearing
New
that.
England was one of the ones in the
Yeah.
mix. Like,
And-
so supposedly.
Right. And this is just throwing it out there that maybe because you got Hurts has got 2 more years left on his
Yes,
contract.
his guaranteed money's this year, but his contract signed until 28.
So if he's not going to be, if you're not going to invest in him, then you should trade AJ to get a higher draft pick in next year's draft
Right.
because it's stacked with quarterbacks next year.
Right.
Yes,
That's
good
where
And
okay.
then you should draft a quarterback next year.
Well, that's what makes me
Wow.
think maybe
That's
and not there again.
And
Just to
that's if
draft
he
a
plays
quarterback
like
to
crap.
have him because you don't. What Wayno's saying. Suppose we've given up it by 2027, and Hurts has another mediocre year this year. They're not going to pay him that money come 28.
No.
So if next year's loaded with really good class, and we can get the top 5 out of that, a pick maybe from a team that, like Wayne was saying, that would maybe give us that pick, then it would be to our benefit to draft that good quarterback to be ready to have him in 2 years down the road.
now, if you-
Yeah, I can see the point. Yeah,
So-
yeah.
and you can still have that. Like say the Cardinals, say you trade AJ to the Cardinals for a second, you want it first, but you get the second, that could be a first.
Right.
Depending on what he does with the Cardinals.
Right.
And then he's out of your division, and
I
so
wouldn't want to
it's-
see him in the division. No, I definitely wouldn't want
No,
to see him.
no, you don't want to do
And if
that.
Hurts, and so you got a second round pick and that could be a potential first round. And if Hurts comes out and he's becomes some superstar or something,
Yeah.
then you give him that extension and you use that pick. You
Right.
still got that pick.
Sure.
For
But
something
guess
else.
what? Guess where else he could go? Because not to say Elijah Moore was a superstar at Buffalo, but we got Elijah Moore from Buffalo. So they lost a wide receiver. They didn't lose the one that they have,
Right.
their main guy. But he could go to Buffalo. Somebody said they'd love to see him with Allen. Josh Allen with him would be great. Who knows? We don't know. I don't know.
That's
that.
a huge. Yeah,
So he
that's
could go to
huge.
Buffalo. He could go to a lot of good teams that aren't bad teams,
Yes.
and you still
Yeah.
get a high pick for him, though. You can
Oh,
still
yeah,
get a high
sure.
pick. I don't think Howie lets him go for less than a second. At least you're going to get 2 picks. He
Yeah.
wants a 1
Yeah.
and 2. I would take a 1 and a 3, or I'd take a 2 and a 3.
Can
If I was
you
gonna take 2
imagine? Can you
picks.
imagine we're all talking about this and how they're all meeting and trying to figure out what to do? All these teams.
Exactly. I
And
guess
we're sitting there just throwing everything around, and they're sitting there with all these charts of all these things. Hey, what do we do if Plan A goes, Plan B, Plan
Yeah.
C? You know, it's
exactly.
amazing. Yeah.
I
Just tell him to call the Dob And Wayno Show and we'll set them straight.
call Dob and Wayno and Jersey Joe, and
Your,
we'll get him on
previous
track.
caller wanted to know about tight ends.
Yes.
We don't get a lot of production out of. We got a guy by the name of Bellinger. He gets hurt a lot, and we got a guy by the name of Theo Johnson who drops some passes.
Well, wouldn't that be an area then to have in this, maybe the second round that Giants should pick up?
If they draft that tight end from Oregon, I'm going to be pissed
Oh,
off.
well, oh, yeah.
And speaking of tight ends, you guys have had good ones.
Well, we have. That's an important part
ones.
to me. I think it's an important part. And a quarterback like yours that moves around would see the tight end moving around because he's always moving the tight end.
Well, we got the Theo Johnson from Penn State. He was highly touted, but he dropped some balls. I'm telling
you got to get people to catch. Yeah.
You know, it's not like God. You know, Goddard, you can depend on him.
Yeah.
You know,
no, he's always been dependable.
And he's productive.
You've always been able to depend on him. But there's that tight end from Oregon that we'd love to have him. Because I think Goddard's in his last year. We need to look at that down the road, too.
Will he be?
Will he be there? But see, that's what I think Howie might. I don't know if Howie goes up. I'm just saying. But Howie might trade up for any position that he really wants.
Well, he's good with that.
He's good with that. He's good for moving up. So I wouldn't be surprised if we go from 23, not to that high up, but I would say Howie'd go as much as
he's probably
12.
working on it now as we speak.
Yeah, between 10 and 12, Howie might trade up to in that position. I don't know where, but yeah, it's
okay. Well, that'll be interesting for the draft. So if you're going to have something, I could chime in.
Hey, draft night. We're going to be at Ralph Parks, the guy that was ahead of you talking. We'll be
that's neat. That's neat.
We'll be live from his basement there. He's got a little, it's got a nice finished off bar and basement down there. And so we'll be going live. So the draft starts at 8:00. You said comes on.
Yeah, I think it's 8, and
comes on at 8.
By 8:20, and I'll be in bed by 8:30.
All right, so we'll probably set up there, like I said, around 7:30. We might even go live a little before then, so we can talk with.
Okay, yeah, just let me know. Yeah,
I will. I'll keep you posted, brother. All right.
Okay, real quick on the baseball. Nothing to say. I mean, both our teams, I think, are 7-7.
Yeah, not much to say.
Everybody goes bonkers when you don't get off to a 10-0 start.
I know. Yeah, I
belong to 3 Orioles fan bases. They want the manager fired already. They don't like Alonso. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, Jesus, God, you're 14 games in. Do you realize they're still going to be playing baseball when the NFL's in the 3rd week of the season?
14 games in means there's still 148 more to go. I mean, it's crazy. We get the same way, though. I do.
I know. I mean, my God. This one ain't hitting. This one, he's not going to do this. It's 14 games.
It is so it's funny you say that because I know there's a lot of people. I already talked to a lot myself, and they're like, these Phillies suck.
I see that on my phone because I get some of the other fan bases.
We do have a few. We do have a few moves that I don't think our manager, our general manager, which I don't really care for him. Dombrowski is the general manager.
Oh, really?
I don't. I don't care for him at all. I think he bluffed. I think he muffed on a few things over the winter time. He should have never kept Walker. I don't know what they see in Walker. Either Walker has something on this team. That is, he's got something against him.
He's a pitcher, am I right? Pitcher?
Yeah, he's that pitcher that can't get out of the first inning without giving up a home run and 3 or 4 runs out of every
Listen,
game.
I'm already there with the pitchers the Orioles have.
So, and I know our bats are starting off slow. I am very encouraged with the bat from Justin Crawford. He is batting he's batting 350 right now. Rookie's batting number 9th on the lineup because there's no race to really put him yet. But I got a feeling you're going to move him up, which is good part is hitting 350 at 9th, he's guaranteed almost to get on base for the first 3 batters to come up. So I would like to see him more up around where Bohm hits, to be honest with you. I think he should be in Bohm.
He's got his first triple already.
Yeah, I mean, the guy.
Keep an eye on him since you mentioned.
Keep an eye on Justin Crawford. I'd have him batting about 5th. I would put him about 5th or 6th to me. As far I still keep my lineup the same.
Hitting, right?
Yeah, Bohm's hitting 5th. So I'd move Bohm out of there. The trouble is Phillies get so dedicated to their people. Oh, Bohm, we like him. He's a fan favorite of the fans. That's not what wins ball games. They all love Stotty, and I do too. But
some clubs do that.
Stott couldn't hit me if he tried. Jeez, he's a bum.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that Crawford kid.
Anyway, keep an eye on Justin Crawford. Yeah,
will do.
I think you'll like him.
Hey, real quick before I get off, how'd you guys like the tournament? Did you think it was good, the basketball tournament?
Yeah. I forget how Ralph finished. Ralph plays a bunch of pools on that, and he finished pretty good up.
I was kind of disappointed in the semis and the final game.
I was definitely disappointed in Duke, but I thought once Michigan got there, they have the defense that can
they did. I would have loved to see Duke play them.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a better game than Connecticut. But that whole deal there with the last seconds was awful, but for them. But
yeah, Duke. Well, Wayno and I are both Dookie fans. We always have been.
Yeah.
So
oh, okay, yeah,
we're both
tough one
Dukers.
for you.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
They were running the clock out. I went
running the clock out's where they screwed up at the
They
end.
were running the clock out, so I went to the bathroom. I came back, and UConn's jumping all over the place. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell happened?
They lost that game, and they shouldn't have.
Yeah, they didn't. They made one too many passes. I
Yep,
think.
exactly
Yeah.
right.
And of course, the kid had to hit that long shot.
Yeah,
He did.
I mean,
I mean, everything went wrong for you. I mean, the whole thing went wrong.
but he's the guy to shoot it because that's his game, making long
well,
threes.
that is, but the Garrett, whatever his name was, passed it off because he was having a hell of a bad night shooting.
Yeah, he was, and the other one didn't want it.
Freshman.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's done. But yeah, it's tough.
I'm sure the Boozer boys, their father Carlos, was just very disappointed in that.
Oh yeah. That's sports, though. That's sports.
It is. It's part of.
He brought out the stick, man.
Yeah.
Brought out the stick. I'm gonna whack you.
Oh my!
Okay.
all right, brother.
You guys on next week? Not sure yet.
We should be on next week. But
Okay,
real
and,
quick before you go, how's the renovations coming along at your house?
We just got the utility room done. I got all of the I got the washer, new dryer, and
Nice.
yesterday.
Good.
So yeah, that's all done for now. So they're going to be working on my my stepdaughter's house.
Nice to nice for
she's
you.
a neighbor.
Oh, okay. Well, it's nice for you to spend that retirement money a little bit, ain't it?
Yeah, I like to spend it on a little bit different things.
I know.
When you need something, right? So
Right.
You got to wash your clothes, you got to dry them. So that's what you got.
You can throw a little our way if you want.
I hear you. So that's about it. Anything going on today, guys? Or just
I got laundry to do later. Sunday's always my laundry day. I don't do anything.
Yeah,
during
Karen's doing it now.
Yeah. Well, I'll bring mine over. She can do mine.
Probably going
Sure,
fishing
she'll
and
come back.
man.
I'll bring mine over. We can run down the bar, have a couple while she's doing
Yeah, there
laundry.
you go. Yeah, there you go. She'll love that.
I'm sure she'd say,
you can try our new washer and dryer. How's that?
yeah, heck yeah. She'll say, oh, that ain't happening, guys. That ain't happening.
I don't think she'd mind one bit.
Well, she's a good girl. She probably would say, bring it over, Keith.
Yeah, she knows you guys. She knows you guys. So, maybe anybody else she might bitch. But
Right. You got it. All right, brother.
Okay, guys. Hey, look, I enjoyed it again.
Yeah,
And,
thanks for calling in. We appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. Keep an eye on those flyers. That's going to be interesting.
Sure will. And
And,
like I said, I'll keep you posted on draft night. But as of now, we're doing it. I'll just let you know for sure. But I'll text you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's going to be neat. I can.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too, bub. All right.
Okay, guys. Hey, remember, your health is your wealth.
You got it, kid.
Sure.
Not a better
Take care,
phrase
guys.
made. Your health is your wealth. You got it.
You
sir.
got it. Take care, guys.
All right.
man.
All right, Jay.
Bye.
That was our affiliate, our giant affiliate, Jersey J, as we call him, as we like to call our J boy, Jay Bird. Appreciate the calls from. I've got to give her a shout out to Cheyenne down in
Atlanta, Georgia.
Down in Atlanta. Hi, Cheyenne. How's it going, girl? We just had two lengthy callers. We don't get a lot of calls, but when we get a couple, we do like to talk to our people. And Ralph's our Flyers affiliate. Jay's our Giant affiliate. Also, the Rangers and the Orioles. He's a little bit all over the place, but that's good because he has a lot of opinions and some good comments about some different things that have to do with his teams, our teams, the draft coming up, the needs. So we probably maybe you and I touched just a hair, unless you got something else.
Oh no, just the top contenders for the Kentucky Derby just popped up on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I'll just run down there. Commandment. You got Further Ado. Renegade, So Happy, Full Effort, The Puma.
Oh, the Puma.
Silent Tactic. How you say it?
I can't see. It's blurry for me.
PALADIN.
It won't go bigger. No. Paladino, maybe.
Paladin.
Paladine, I would think. Yeah. And what's the latest one? Albus.
Yeah.
Albus. I
It
guess.
says it's got the top 20, but
That's
it's
just
only
the
going
10.
up to 9.
Nine. Oh, all right. Well, it's a 9.
But
sounds like if there's going to be 20, that's going to be a full house.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pretty stacked rack there. Some years are more than others, but
Yeah, and there'll be scratches throughout.
Yeah,
the
there
next
will
couple
be.
weeks.
There definitely will be. But anyway, the Eagles and you and I know we've got everybody else's opinion, but you and I've already said a few things about the draft coming. What would you like to see? If nothing changes and he doesn't move up in the 23rd, and we don't know what he's doing with Brown yet because that don't come till June 1st, so that has nothing to do even now. You would say, well, if he doesn't, should we look at a wide receiver? Some of the people I see on the mock drafts coming up on my phone from some of the Eagles sites, they got us picking a wide receiver at 23. I don't see that happening.
I don't see that.
I don't know. That's why he's loading up now.
Offensive line.
Exactly. I see either O-line. If that tight end was available, I know they'd get him if he was. If he's
available, I would take him.
If the Oregon tight end was available, I would take him, and my next pick's got to be an O-line. If not, I agree with you. I think O-line, and I think you get the O-line position that what's his name's playing right now, Landon or no Dickers. Not good Lord, I can't think. Johnson. Yeah,
Jurgensen. No,
Johnson.
Why did I say Jurgensen?
Johnson. I don't know his first name.
Lane Johnson.
Lane. So I would pick that spot. Not O-line can learn to be trained to play anywhere, but you kind of want to get somebody out of college that's played that, not a guy that's played left and you put him on the right.
And that's another thing about the Eagles. I don't like that they do too much. They'll hire a guy, say the guy plays right guard.
Right.
They bring him in and they're going to be like, all right.
Well, we don't need
right
you
guard.
there.
We're going to put you in left guard.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Don't just pick an O-line out of the draft and say he can play anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, you can be taught to play anywhere. But if you got a guy that's played 4 years for a good college at the right guard or right tackle, why do I get a left tackle to come in?
Right.
Only thing I think about that is if there was no good right tackles in the draft at that point, and there was a real great left one, and he's done phenomenal, and he's made all-star teams through college, you then have to say we're going to get him and train him to be, trade him to.
Yeah, because if he's that good, he could probably
exactly. And you've trained people before because you trained Jordan Mailata to be a
I like him.
What's a name player?
A
rugby player to play offensive line in a football team. So the man knows how to play.
Did you watch any of his highlights from his rugby years?
Oh, I did. Oh, I watched plenty of them. I watched a lot of it, dude. The guy's a talent. That's just why they saw him and why they knew this guy could play. So anyway, I'm hoping for that. And there are other needs we'll address. They then go down and pick other spots of the team. Eventually, you're going to have to, like I say, if we don't get the tight end early, then we get him later. I don't know. Do you still look at other running backs? Do you look at always looking at linebacker? I would like to get another good edge rusher. If a deal doesn't come down to the guys, I'm thinking they might still be in the mix for us. The one that's out there from the Raiders. I'm not saying we get him, but if he's in the mix and we have to give up ladder picks for the next couple of years, I get him. If he's not in the mix, move on. But in the draft, in the top 3 or 4 rounds, you need to find a good edge rusher then in maybe the 4th round or 3rd round. Yeah. Maybe 4th round then. Maybe not the first 3, make your O-line, an offensive player, and something else. I don't know. But I see them getting an edge rusher somewhere in this year's draft period, whether it's high up or not.
Right.
And you don't know if we want to give up a few things, if Howie wants to move around and say, well, we'll take some of your picks, and we'll give you this for Crosby. I see that happening. I don't know, but that's where I'm hoping we end up. So we shall see. Nothing here.
Pennsville Little League started.
Pennsville Little League did start. Yes, it did. I saw
the Friday night ceremonies.
Yeah, you don't want me touching on that too much.
But Friday,
I'm not a fan of doing that on a Friday night.
I think it should be.
It was always Saturday when I was in Little League, and that was back in the 60s.
Woodbridge, when the kids played for Woodbridge and Delaware, they had an actual parade.
Yeah, even not having that, it's a day from 9 o'clock that Saturday morning till all day. It's a fair. It was pictures. It was the teams. Now you have it on a Friday night. What time did it start?
6 o'clock.
Yeah, so people have to get home from work, get up there. You have it for a few hours before it goes dark. Not to say they don't have lights.
Right. They had 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, that's all they wanted to do. I don't know why it got changed to that. I wasn't going to get on this, but it was always a Saturday event, all day long, tons of games.
But
and they went and changed. But anyway, hats off to the season starting.
Yeah, season starting. Good luck to all the kids that are.
Good luck to the kids involved.
Shipyard's got a team.
What's that mean? Window security. We don't have that. Get rid of that.
The Shipyards sponsored a team.
Shipyard did? Oh, cool. Oh, there you go.
I think it was a girls softball. I think it was.
Well, Sharon, the owner's wife, played softball.
Oh, okay.
Sharon Cook. She was
So
softball.
they
and her sister,
they sponsored a
Stacey.
team, so I'll probably root for them.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Since we've Shipyard also opened that.
Let's go, Engine
last
House.
weekend.
Your turn to sponsor a team and get up against them.
Yeah.
We're playing the Engine House this week.
Go.
Anyway, well, good luck to all the girls and guys, the kids that play Little League and softball this year. Got a long season ahead of you.
Yep.
Well, pretty long anyway, till mid-June, I guess.
Yeah, mid-June.
Then, of course, then district start and playoffs and all that kind of stuff if your team's good. So,
and next week I'll have updates on the girls' high school softball, baseball. And
yeah, and the
all
Shipyard
that
has
stuff.
open too,
Yeah.
right?
they're
They're
open.
now open.
They're now open.
And I heard they had a good turnout. You know, had quite a few people come out this weekend.
Yeah, we went Saturday at probably around when the Phillies game started. 'Cause it was like second inning.
Oh,
And
this one.
but man, like 5 o'clock, I drove by there. You drove by there too.
Yeah,
man.
I
It
drove
was
by and I saw it on
freaking
Ferry Road, and the
mob,
cars
man.
were out to the Ferry
God,
Road.
it was packed.
It's
But
going to
that's
be
good for them, though. That's good.
Oh yeah.
That's
People
good.
were waiting for them to this long winter, a hard winter.
Yeah.
People want to get out. Did you see the weather this year? This year?
It's supposed
We
to
are
be in
both
the
not.
90s, ain't it?
No, 80s. Well, 90 on Thursday. It says 89, but this will
Okay.
change. I'm just noting that there's not a day from Monday till Saturday that's not an 80 of some sort.
That's good.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
Friday night, baby. Woo.
Yeah, for the people that want to get out and about this week coming, folks, it's going to get nice. So anyway, that's great.
Tammy renamed our campground.
Tammy renamed the campsite. Well, campground, yeah, but it's
called-
your site.
Off the ramp.
Off the ramp.
Because
There
we're
you
just
go.
off the ramp.
That's nice. That's a good name. I like that.
So,
Off the ramp.
but we'll be hanging out there Friday night.
You know me. I just have names. There's a ton of names we could call that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but Riverside would be one. Riverside Campground.
I called it the shityard.
You call it
Because
instead of the
the
shipyard.
shipyard's nicer.
You
than
know, it
that.
has the shit show
Yeah.
yard, really. I call it toothless because I am right now.
Yeah, it
Anyway.
makes two of us.
I got
12 smiles.
Oh, I'm getting a partial. I got to get it made, but I'm
Yeah.
going to go and get mine. I can't go through life with
I want to get
not with my kids.
the whole top part.
Okay. Now I'm just going to get the piece here and then the two back. So it'll be a snap up.
Well, I got to because I'm missing half of them anyway. So fudge it.
That's
Take 'em
fine. You
out.
go ahead and get a set on there, bub. And then we can see some teeth from you. A little bit, a little snarl,
Might smile a little
a little
more.
sneer. Get a smile or get a tooth smile out of you once in a while. And I always am that way, but I'm more conscientious now. I don't want it to be. So anyway, all right. Well, it's a good show. We had a couple good callers. Good to get back at it here after being off. So we'll look forward to everybody next Sunday.
So what did we do? We did 4 in a row, and then we had an off week.
We had Easter, right?
So starting the day, we're going to shoot for
Start our-
5 in a row,
start our-
right?
oh, see, when we talk about it, we're going to mess it up. But something will surely happen.
But yeah,
Anyway, yes, we will try to stay as consistent as we can, but summer's coming up now, vacation start, things happen. So it's tough during the summer. It's easier during the winter, but then when winter comes around, it's health. Then we're all sick. But anyway, we're definitely going to do Sunday coming if nothing happens. And the 23rd, April 23rd, we will do a live draft show from Ralph Parks' basement there, from the Ralph Parks' bar area. And we'll be tuning in. We'll probably go on the air, I'd say, about 7:30 that night. Hopefully, we can go on about 7. If it starts at 8, I'll make sure it's at 8. I could have swore it was sooner. I don't know why I did, but I think
I'll
it's sooner
double-check.
over the weekend, Sarah, but it's not sooner. Or it's earlier during those days, but on Thursday, I think it does start at 8. But we'll check it. We'll check it. Next Sunday, we'll definitely let you know what the time is and when we're going on
we'll
the
put
air.
it on the page too. And
He'll put it on the page definitely when we know.
Mhm.
And when we're going on the air, you can log in. We can get more people maybe to chat a little bit with us, talk about the draft.
that's what we can do.
What?
We're trying to go through a rebranding as far as what our logo is going to be.
Right.
So those pictures that were generated, but they were all AI generated.
No, I know. I didn't mean the one doesn't look. It's
But I'm
close,
going to take them.
I looked different.
I'll put them on there, the different ones, and then we'll let people vote on them.
Let people chime in which one you think, which one you like.
Doesn't mean we're going to pick it.
No, but you can give us your opinion.
Right.
Anyway, our
So-
branding, our logo,
So
we got to go.
we're out.
With that logo and the logo behind me, Philly, go Phillies, go Flyers, definitely.
Phillies,
Philly's got to
Flyers.
get together.
The
but
Sixers still got a chance.
Sixers
too,
are in the
so-
playoffs, I thought.
Oh yeah, they are in the playoffs.
So they're in the playoffs, but Embiid's down with appendicitis. I don't know how soon he comes back from that.
They should have got rid of him.
Man had a
years ago.
surgery. I know. I agree with you. I wasn't a fan of trust the process.
Should have kept Butler.
Was not a fan of that. So, but anyway, I don't think they'll go too far in the play. They might win a round. I don't know.
Text.
Text. What's going on, Pops? Keep it moving.
Yeah. So,
All right.
all right.
We'll
We're
talk
good.
to you next week.
Peace.